What is going on, my good people? Welcome back to another episode. I get to do a side-by-side comparison of the previous gen CBR1000 versus the new RR FIREBLADE SP. Yeah. If it's cars, bikes, whatever it is, get out and enjoy it. I'm just trying to identify some of the similarities and differences that they have. So let's get right into it. This is a 2017 CBR 1000 and a 21 CBR RR FIREBLADE SP. So to start, see if I can point out some of the obvious things here. This does require a key to start, and as you guys know, there is no key. You have the key fob. The screen on the RR is much bigger. It appears to be bigger. Yeah, it is. It's much bigger. I don't have the key to show the display for this one here, but I'm pretty sure this one will have more colors and options. When we look at the controls here, we have your modes, your select, high beams, your horn, turn signals, and emergency. Your right controls here, sorry, that's the left controls. You have your mode, horn. Your emergency is down way under the whole assembly, and then you have your turn signals and your high beams, low beams. A little different configuration altogether with the controls, but all in all they do the same functions. On the right side of the handlebars here, you have just your start, and same goes for here, start, and I'm assuming, yeah, that's it. And emergency stop, kill switch. Well, he has aftermarket levers, so we can't really compare that. The bar ends appear to be about the same. See the windscreen. Windscreen, of course, the new blade has a wider front, and a much wider front end. This one is a little more compact, probably less ability to tuck behind the screen. Going down to the wheels, the wheels appear to be exactly the same, which is surprising. I would expect a bit more from high-end bike as the 21. The only difference I see, major difference, is the speed sensor is much larger on the RR. This one has a really tiny, I mean, not speed sensor, speed ring. The speed ring is much larger on the RR. So in that aspect, I wouldn't say they're the same wheels. Well, not the same wheels, but the same configuration for the wheels as far as rotors are concerned. On the left side of the bike where the speed ring is, going to the back wheel, this one has an underslung braking system, and the 17 has an overslung braking system. And again, the same thing, the speed ring is much smaller on this bike than it is on the 2021. The actual wheel itself looks like it's the exact same wheel, which is unfortunate for such a premium bike. I would have expected a much more quality, a better quality wheel on this bike, but nonetheless, that's okay. The gas tank and tank cover is slightly different. This one has about a 2-inch dip to allow better tucking for your chin and your helmet, and this one here does not. It's just a smooth, it has a good dip, but it has more of a smooth finish. Overall, the gas tank looks very similar. The bolt patterns looks the same from the previous year, but I do have an aftermarket gas cap, so disregard that. The seat on this one is much thicker. This one is a little bit narrower, and just judging by the looks, this appears to be more of a compact fit. The kickstand appears to be the same. There's a little bit of there's a different design on the actual kickstand itself, but as far as the mounting positions and mounting points, so it appears that you can put a 17 kickstand on this bike here. And this is also giving me an opportunity to see what I can pull from the previous year to put onto the new one. The forks are all one size all the way through. The 21 has a tapered fork. So by tapered, I mean it's very small here, and then it starts to get bigger as you go along, all the way down to the very bottom here. Have a lean suspension here, Brembo brakes. This one does not have leans. Standard Tokiko brakes. They pretty much mimic what was done here onto this bike. Have the same Honda emblem on the side of the bike. The 21 has vents on the tank. No vents here. I'm just pointing out some of the obvious things. I think this slip-on probably would have fit on the 21. Not sure if the headers would though. The subframe is different. That one has like a flat subframe. This one has a round shaped subframe. This one looks like it has a dipstick to check the oil, and they still transition that over to the new bike. Yeah, I think that's a good comparison. Of course, the obvious too is the motor. The motor on the 21 is much more refined and much more powerful than the 17. The wheelbase of the 21 is much longer too. I can see that visually. I can't confirm, and I'm saying wheelbase based on front tire to back tire. Yeah, this one is almost maxed out on the arm. So almost maxed out. A little bit more space behind the block to push the wheel back, so that would make it even longer than the previous year. Aside from that, they both look like great bikes. Let me know what you guys think. If I've missed anything, go ahead and drop a comment below. We'll most likely go back out and get some pulls versus this bike. We'll see what it do.